The Andor Season 2 trailer is finally here, and we are discussing the top 5 characters who could appear in the series. Let me know what you think about these picks in the comments. Let's begin with our favorite bounty hunter. Number 1, Boba Fett, a mercenary in the shadows of the Empire. Boba Fett, one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy, could easily be incorporated into Andor given the show's espionage-heavy narrative. During this period, Boba was an active bounty hunter working for the highest bidder, which could include the Empire or powerful underworld figures. His appearance could tie into Cassian's increasing notoriety as a rebel operative, potentially leading to a subplot where Cassian must evade a hired gun. Moreover, Andor has embraced the criminal underworld with characters like Luthen Rael and Saw Gerrera, making Fett's inclusion plausible. Boba Fett could be hunting a rebel figure, such as Mon Mothma, as we expect to see her on the run from the Empire. Or he could provide essential underworld connections that Cassian needs to survive. His inclusion would also be an opportunity to deepen his characterization post the Book of Boba Fett, showcasing him as more than just a bounty hunter but a power player within the galaxy's criminal world, a stark contrast to ruling with respect. Number 2, Bail Organa, a political catalyst of the rebellion. He's one of the principal architects of the Rebel Alliance and a natural fit for Andor Season 2. His covert work against the Empire aligns directly with the show's themes of rebellion and political maneuvering. With Mon Mothma's arc heavily focusing on political subterfuge, Bail's presence could further explore the foundations of the Rebel Alliance. His direct connection to Leia and his extensive intelligence network would make him a logical ally for Cassian, especially as the rebellion becomes more organized leading up to Rogue One. His interactions with Mon Mothma could add further depth to their shared political struggle. The two are among the most important early rebels, but their methods may differ, leading to compelling ideological conflicts. Additionally, his presence would provide a crucial connection to A New Hope, as we see Yavin 4 in the Season 2 trailer, reinforcing the seamless transition from Andor's story to the larger Star Wars saga. We could even see Ahsoka as Fulcrum. Number 3, a Jedi survivor in hiding, Cal Kestis. Although Andor has largely steered away from Force users, Cal Kestis, the protagonist of Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, exists in the same timeline and remains an active fugitive. If the series wishes to explore the broader consequences of the Empire's oppression, a cameo or mention of Cal could provide a unique perspective on the struggle against Imperial tyranny. His inclusion would have to be subtle, given Andor's more grounded tone, but a brief encounter or reference to his activities could be a thrilling crossover moment for fans. Cal's storyline in Jedi Survivor places him in a precarious position, constantly evading the Empire while seeking ways to fight back. If Andor explores Imperial intelligence or Inquisitor operations, it could make sense to reference or hint at Jedi survivors like Cal. Even a minor subplot where Cassian encounters someone who has heard of Jedi in hiding could provide exciting connective tissue within the Star Wars timeline. Number 4, the presence of unlimited absolute power, Emperor Palpatine. While Andor thrives on the perspective of everyday citizens and rebels, Emperor Palpatine looms over the galaxy as an ever-present threat. His appearance, even if brief, could be used to reinforce the stakes of Mon Mothma's delicate political dance or the growing power of the Imperial Security Bureau. A Senate scene featuring Palpatine or a holographic transmission would serve as a reminder of the Empire's might, solidifying the stakes for the protagonists. Palpatine's presence could also serve to highlight the fear and oppression that governs the galaxy. Even without direct interaction with Cassian, a public address or moment showcasing his dark influence on the Senate would make his presence felt. Perhaps a scene showcasing high-ranking Imperials seeking his council approval could reinforce his ultimate authority. And number 5, the Emperor's enforcer, Darth Vader. No figure better represents the Empire's oppressive force than Darth Vader. Given his known involvement in hunting down insurgents, Vader's presence in Andor would add significant tension, particularly if the show introduces more high-profile rebel activities. He could serve as an overwhelming force Cassian and his allies must evade, reinforcing the constant threat posed by the Empire's enforcers. His involvement could also tie into the growing activities of the ISB, led by figures like Dedra Meero, who might report directly to him. Vader's role could be particularly impactful if Andor showcases a major rebel mission that draws the Empire's attention. His presence alone would signify that Cassian and his allies have truly become a significant threat. Furthermore, his interactions with ISB operatives or even a scene demonstrating his ruthlessness in quelling insurgency could add to the show's dark tone. We could even see the Inquisitors. His role wouldn't need to be extensive, but a brief moment showing his pursuit of the rebellion would emphasize the growing threat Cassian faces. One of Andor's greatest strengths is its ability to tell a character-driven, grounded story within the Star Wars universe. Any inclusion of legacy characters must be handled with care to avoid detracting from Cassian's journey. The best approach would be subtle but meaningful appearances that serve the plot rather than an act of simple fan service. For instance, Bail Organa's inclusion could enhance Mon Mothma's political arc, while Boba Fett's role should tie directly into Cassian's increasing involvement in the underworld. Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine should remain ominous figures whose appearances reinforce the oppressive nature of the Empire rather than become the central focus. Meanwhile, a reference to Cal Kestis or a passing encounter would allow for an organic connection to Jedi Fallen Order without disrupting Andor's more grounded storytelling. What do you think about these possibilities? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Andor speculation in the coming weeks. Also, check out this video on some huge Andor Season 2 news that dropped shortly after the trailer today.